blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Titties, boobies, honkers, honkadonks, honkabidonkers.
I gave up. I don't know why Ayaka's here. Like, why you could hear her. Whoa. Wait. Why? Where's my mic all bugging? Why am I on the left side? Wait a minute. Huh? Hey, it's been so long since I've streamed. Apparently, everything's broke. My 2 wishes. It's guaranteed to get her.
To survive
Him,
hardship,
not her.
you must prepare for hardship.
Who said that? Wait. Did you hear that? Oh no. Wait a minute. Why do I sound like I think it might. Oh, wait. There we go. There we go. My mic was all bugging. I think it might have been an NPC, yeah. I got 2 whole wishes. 2 of them. 2 wishes, you know? I didn't even get Fremine. I'm actually kind of sad because I never even got him in either. Let's go. He one-shot my abyss and basically one try. Holy. Right, also, so I have a new phone now, right? So my phone isn't gonna overheat anymore. It's not gonna overheat anymore, which is good, I think. But I need to go and change some of my settings because some stuff is too like sensitive. For example, right, when I look, like my eyes are really sensitive and I don't like it. You know what I mean? Like it's just left and right though. He'd eye to Hyperbloom and ride an Overload. I have never tried to ride an Overload team, you know? I've never done it. I don't think I've ever tried to ride an Overload team. It just doesn't appeal. I don't like the side eye that I give whenever I look at chat. Ew. I don't like that. Hello, Mast and Fee. Hope you're doing. Hope you're doing well. As Mast says, my day has been bad. Oh, you know how good it feels to be able to probably stream for longer than an hour without my phone exploding. Oh my god, it's.
Lay out military strategy in a simple and pragmatic way. Those are my favorite.
Sorry, I got interrupted by Kokomi. Where was I? I'm so far behind. He's on my head now. Where was I? Oh. Oh wait. Yeah, we was going around and we investigated after the dude got killed. No. Yeah, the dude got killed and the lady got like snatched, right? Holy. That's fine. It's fine. We can catch up. We can catch up. fine. It's fine. You know? I do kind of really want New Villette. Like, really bad. But like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get. I don't know if. Wait, Master, you further behind than me? Ain't no way. I haven't even started. I haven't got. Oh my god. Really? Oh my god. Oh my god. Because all I've seen is come to the opera house, and that is it. All I've done is come to the opera house, and then I saw the stuff with Linny and Lynette, and that was it. That's all I've seen so far. So I'm really far. Oh, you're at work? I hope work's going well. Yeah, Mass, I'm real far behind. I'm real far behind. Probably, yep. I'm real far. No, I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen anything. Look, just forgot about this. Oh.
Good plan. Impossible things don't just happen. We'll get to the truth one way or another.
I think the last thing we did was we went down below and we found out like how the magic trick actually works. I think that's the last thing we found out.
Even if everyone else
Oh wait, yo, and you.
At least
Oh,
we'll be supporting
dude.
them from the stands.
These two, especially this dude, his name's Silver. God, he's such a guy. He's a cool guy. Look at him. He's got his glasses. He reminds you of Sampo.
Besides, I doubt Farina understands any more about what happened than we do.
Oh no.
Thanks, Navia. Well, we'll be going then.
She says
Best of
yippee.
luck to you.
She said it before. I don't know. If not, this will be the first. And it's going to be great. I feel like Paimon definitely would have said it, you know? Is he strong?
Ah, finally, you're back.
Wait!
Well, how did your investigation go?
I haven't done my pulls on my NA account, actually. I haven't pulled... Oh, wait, no, I don't think I'm going to get them because it's been so long that I haven't been on it. I don't think I'll get the update one, you know? His charge attack. It's a beam! It's just a laser beam. It's so cool. He looks fucking amazing. I'm not gonna lie, he looks so cool. So I kind of want him, but like, I am poor. I'm so poor, dude.
To be honest, you might be disappointed.
But his kit looks real cool.
We're already very grateful that you were willing to help.
Yes.
Well, now, don't you all look disappointed? Don't tell me that your investigation came up empty-handed.
Look at her hair
That's to be
glowing.
expected, of course. The guilty can never produce proof of their innocence. But don't let that stop you. I shall be terribly
I
disappointed should
did.
you,
I
my most
did.
anticipated foe,
Did.
concede so easily.
God.
Since both parties are present, I declare that the trial regarding the magic show incident is now in session.
Let's go.
Firstly, in
Wait,
order for the audience to
I'm on
understand
trial.
the
I should be
causes and
happy about
results of the
that.
incident, could we please have Mr. Linney explain the trick?
Yes, of course. I will explain while Lynette demonstrates on stage. All the necessary items have been prepared.
Is that the co-op thing where like in co-op on like mobile you don't see his beam? And he just
Thank you,
levitates.
Mr. Linney. In
If you
that
don't
case,
have
I take your statement to be
I
that
think it's on any. If you don't have your co-op like teammates effects turned on, he just levitates there.
you ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands once the trick began, and thus could not have committed the crime. Is this correct?
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
In that case, I call upon the prosecution. Lady Farina, do you wish to refute his statement in any way?
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open. Mr. Linney is clearly lying.
Oh, she did the
There's
thing.
no way you could have been in the box the whole time if you were to abduct Halsey and murder Cowell. In fact, I'd say you were hardly in that tunnel at all.
I'm just gonna say it right now. That is the worst accusation I have ever heard. There's no way you could have been in the box the whole time if you were abducting them. That's not an accusation of... You're just saying, yes, you definitely did abduct them, so you couldn't have been in the box the whole time. But where else is it gonna be? Hello?
That is simply your hypothesis based on the presumption that I'm guilty.
Exactly. It's not an accusation, it's an assumption.
Oh, is that so?
Oh shit.
And if I may ask, what did you hear while you were inside
I'm not
your
gonna lie.
box?
Yeah, she doesn't... so far, she seems like she's a little, what's the word? Like, she's new to it, you know what I mean? So she doesn't really know what she's doing.
Burst is goofy as shit.
It is, I saw it, but it's goofy, but I think it's cool. I think it looks cool, but I think it looks goofy because of the little guys that she has. But it looked good, it looks really good. I've seen her whole kit, and I'm like, well, not her whole kit, but like her animation and stuff. I'm like, she seems pretty interesting. Not gonna lie to you, looks pretty cool. I'm not really that surprised because after all, she is an Archon.
The roaring countdown of the crowd, of course.
Yeah, I
That's how
saw
kept track
that.
of the time and built anticipation for the finale.
And you didn't hear anything else at all? Nothing that might leave an impression of any kind?
No.
Nothing.
I see. But
I like
in
this.
about
I like
30
this, like,
seconds or so, there
half
was
and
a
half.
thud. One so loud that I believe practically everyone heard it.
You have none? I do know. But, you know, we all know so far that he's a dragon, right? We all know that. It's obvious. We know that since the start of Fontaine, right? But... I learned some new stuff. I don't want to say it, though, because I don't know if it was from the Archon Quest or not, so I'm not going to say it. But... Mr. Dragon Man... is the same as the dragons from the Enkanomiya quest, right? What they're called? Like the sovereigns or some shit like that?
Huh?
Huh?
Hey, hang on. Something's not right here.
Not know about the sound. Uh-oh. Bishops?
I'm sure he could have heard a noise that loud from
Was it
inside
the
box.
Bishops? Is that what it was called?
Right by the box, and I definitely heard the thud.
Yeah, I heard the thud. Uh-oh. The scales tipping. That ain't good.
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to use the words of the magician himself. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. Indeed, it seems his alibi can also collapse in the blink of an eye. Of course,
But
I
what
have
was the
armed
FUD?
myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and my foundations are rock solid. Tell me, aren't you and Lynette
Because you
actually
my
from the
precious
House
little
of the
bitch
Heart?
boy are tripping bar-uns.
Oh my god. That actually scared me. Oh, wait. Huh? Wait, no, I already knew this. I got spoiled with this. It's fine. I was about to say, wait, huh? I already knew this. I already found this out because of the whole Genshin thing on Twitter. Right. To be honest, I'm kind of annoyed that Genshin, like... Because I saw it from Genshin, like, when they re-uploaded it. And I was like, huh? Why are they re-uploading it? And I thought it was a bug. So I checked the comments and people were like, whoa, they're Vtuber? And I'm like, shit. God, look at him.
No wonder they did something like this.
So the serial disappearances were the Vtuber's doing.
Right.
Now it all makes sense.
Yeah, but you said that he's Vtuber. That does not mean he's a bad guy. No? Come on now. I thought we're past this. Already.
I've got a feeling that what happened on stage probably wasn't just an accident.
Oh, great. Oh, that ain't looking too
That's
good, man.
irrelevant. Our identities have nothing to do with what happened.
True.
Indeed. Then perhaps you could tell us everything that happened during that 1 minute.
Cool. Hey! Hey! What? Mast, if that's true, I haven't got there, man. Come on! I'd call her father as well.
Your first priority is to prove yourself innocent after all. I'm sure there is little that needs to be kept secret now. Unless your script already has holes in it.
Uh-oh.
The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted? Now comes the infighting in Discord, I suppose.
This is the start of the quest. The start of this one or the next one? That's fine. Wait, they got adopted by her. That's interesting.
Good thing I made all those preparations. Seems the
This one? Was it at the start of this one?
Really paying off.
Man, I just must not have been paying attention. I must not have been paying attention.
Hey, Linny, why didn't you tell us this before?
Yeah, man. Dude, we literally are your lawyers, dude. And you didn't tell us.
Order! Order! Mr. Linney, allow me to re-establish the facts. Lady Farina has raised 2 points.
Uh-oh.
First, when the thud was heard in the Opera House, you were neither in the box nor the tunnel. Second, you and Ms. Lynette are both members of the House of the Hearth. Are these claims true?
Yes, which kind of has given how Lewis concealed his identity, others could have been set up beforehand. Uh-oh. Child is here in Fontaine along with other house operatives. There must be some scheming. Uh-oh.
Please answer my question, Mr. Linney.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Wow.
They're true, Your Honor.
Did it tell us, dude? Dude, look what you've done, man.
I knew it.
Well, that's it. We might as well move on
So
to the
different.
sentencing already.
See, I don't think he is. I don't think he is the Archon, because the whole dragon thing, right? Didn't we learn that the dragons were like put here by Celestia before the Archons, right? And then Celestia was like, "Fuck you, I'll take away your powers," right? And then that's when they made the Archons after. So I don't think he's an Archon. I just think he was a dragon that lost his powers.
What should we do now?
Granted.
Uh-oh. Yeah, dude, we can't defend him. He didn't tell us, man.
In that case, what is your request?
His powers are close to Traveler? Wait. I mean, technically, yeah. Yeah, his powers and Traveler's powers are pretty similar. I mean, reincarnation is a type of thing. The old Archon did die, no? He could just be a reincarnation of it, but it just happens to be a dragon at the same time. So it's the dragon and the Archon. Double as powerful.
Is that really
Double the power.
necessary? They're already as good as guilty.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't see if this can go any better than this.
The defendant deceived their own attorneys. What is there left to discuss?
Yeah, man.
Order! Order, I say! Your request is reasonable.
Where's Zhongli when we need him?
Adjourn. This trial will reconvene in 1 hour.
So did the Dendro. Well, she died, right? And then I can't remember what happened. Did she, you know what? Did she die and then Nahida was like a reincarnation of her? It was, right? Or did she die and then like her body like regressed into what she is now? I don't remember. I think she was reincarnated into Nahida. So it's possible that the same thing happened. Because we've seen her with a vision, no?
In that case, my dear audience, let's allow the joy of victory to steep for a little while
Yeah, so it's like a reincarnation thing then, yeah. God, I think we've lost this trial. I'm just say it. I actually think we've lost it. Yeah, we better. I swear to God, if we don't like argue, there isn't a big argument here, and we get pissed. Oh, we're crossing our arms.
Well, this is
Uh-oh.
awkward. I didn't think the Hydro Archon would dig all that up. I'm sorry, Traveler and Paimon.
Hey, you better, man. You. Ooh.
Yeah, sorry. Paimon doesn't know where to start. We trusted you two. We based our entire reasoning on the assumption that you weren't bad guys.
If you like hear any rappers or like see me eating,
I'm very sorry.
I'm eating biscuits, alright?
I know you're angry, and reasonably so, but please, let me explain. I know you've clashed with the Vtui several times before. I wouldn't be surprised if just hearing the word is enough to make you upset. But our organization is very, very large, and the Harbingers have very different personalities and goals.
Maybe Alachino's good, whatever her name is.
As many as we can.
That's right. I'm sure we're on the same page when it comes to this nation and the disaster that its people might face.
Maybe.
I knew if it weren't for our respective identities, we could become good friends.
Alachino?
That's why I
Cappuccino?
didn't wish to flat out lie to you, but chose to hide some details instead. The truth
That's
is
still
very
lying,
important.
dude.
Being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to.
I'll call it cappuccino from now on.
Right. So, you be the judge. Heck, if I were you, I fear that I'd even struggle to trust me at this point. You met a Fatus who works as a magician, a trickster by trade. All by coincidence, too. But still, I'm asking you to trust me. I am no criminal. At least, not in this
No,
case.
that's what I was saying. Yeah, cappuccino. Not a coffee type. Maybe she's more tea. Maybe she's more of a... She looks like a tea person, actually. You seen those hands? You know, I'm just saying.
Right. Let's hear your answer first, and no lies now.
Of course. I'll answer any question you ask. We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has a consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurately?
It has a consciousness because the consciousness of the dead Archon is in it. I figured it out. We don't need to do any more of the quest. I figured it out.
Box swap trick, with the objective of getting close to the core.
Is that why you needed a whole minute?
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 60, while I would only need 15 to get to the opposite box. So, after jumping into the tunnel, I accessed the Opera House basement via the vent, and went to investigate the room in which the
Okay, we should
core is
recently get a
stored.
date with her.
That air vent was created during the construction of the tunnel specifically to execute this step.
Well, nothing. As soon as I reached that room and was about to investigate, I heard someone's voice.
That's fine. I appreciate the like mast.
Which
Whose
should
voice?
have been impossible, of course. I was quite certain that I was the only one in the room.
Well, I
That
know.
voice seemed to recognize me and tried to speak to me. I chose to err on the side of caution and retreated the way I came. On the way back, I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground, but the countdown was almost finished, so there wasn't time to give it any thought.
Dude, this would have
After
been
that,
good information to
homicide
know
occurred
before.
just as you saw.
Because now you've made your case even worse, man.
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
Because of that prophecy I told you about, of course. We must know all we can about this nation's secrets in order to deal with that prophesized crisis.
That's the only way we can save everyone.
So, there you have it. The whole truth.
Isn't that how
I
a
swear,
prophecy
I didn't
comes
hide
to
anything from
fruition,
you
though?
this time.
Is that if you try and
It was
avoid a
never my
prophecy,
wish
you
to
end up
proceed under this cloud of
causing it?
mistrust either. But like I said earlier, you can be the judge. If you want to leave because you don't trust the Fatui, there's nothing I can do to stop you.
Well, Traveler, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
I believe judgment would be dispensed as it should.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for giving us a chance.
So if you should go to jail, it ain't my fault.
The scales are tipped pretty badly against you two. If we want to refute the Hydro Archon's accusations, we're gonna need a seriously watertight defense.
Thanks for the pun. Appreciate it, Paimon.
Huh?
The adjournment's almost over. I don't know if that's the word, but yeah.
I think she gets what you mean. Let's move out.
Right, let's see. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully it's better than the first time.
Both parties have returned to their positions. Let us continue the trial. When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina may continue stating her reconstruction of the events.
That took long enough. Now then, if everyone would lend me their attention. At this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linney's perspective.
The finger. Whoa. Whoa. Based on the opposition account of events, you can identify loopholes in their statement. Use evidence included during the investigation to refute any erroneous assertions.
As the countdown began, he entered the tunnel.
Wrong.
When the flatbed trolley passed, he opened the box and got into an altercation with Halsey, which caused the loud thud.
Oh, come on.
He did not realize that this sound could be heard by everyone in the opera house, which is why he claimed earlier that he could not hear the sound. Finally, he used the vase to knock her out.
This is such a reach.
At this time, Cowell arrived in the tunnel, having heard that strange noise, and caught Linney red-handed. So Linney proceeded to knock him out too before stuffing him into that box. Afterward, Linney passed the unconscious Halsey to his accomplice through the magic box in the audience stands, before operating the devices such that Cowell's death would be ruled an accident.
This is all wrong.
That's the truth behind what happened.
This is so wrong.
Does the defendant's side have any objections to Lady Farina's description of the events?
Yeah, the whole thing, man.
The key to refuting Lady Farina is the order of events, what Linney experienced, and what he saw.
Okay. Well, first of all, did not witness the crime taking place and first did not hear the thud. Was this the thud? No. Was this the thud? Yeah. The loophole for the thud that he didn't see the crime.
According to Linney, he left via the vent after entering.
He didn't see it.
He couldn't have had that altercation with Halsey.
Exactly. He moved into it. The chamber. Must have been very confused when he saw them. During the switch performance, there was an audible thump that. Right. However, did there really was he in the tunnel? Wait. Then he knocked out Halsey using the vase to remove the codes to prevent him from. Okay, so him being confused about this. Oh.
Seems this won't produce a part.
Uh-oh. He had a voice.
Linney went to the room that contains the Oratrice's core.
So, first of all, he went into the tunnel. No. This? No. Which? Excuse me? It can't be any of these. Well, he did go down into the tunnel. I'm dumb. He went into the tunnel. He heard that. Returned to a tunnel and crime order taking place, and then he saw that was this one.
He did not take part in the underground altercation. He only witnessed traces of the aftermath.
There we go.
Attention! Ace Detective Paimon has something to say!
Why can't we say it, dude? This is our case, not her. Well, it's both, but, you know.
When the countdown started, Linny did indeed go into the tunnel. But he immediately used a vent to access the Opera House basement, which is where the underground core of the Oratrice is stored. Once he reached that area, he heard a voice in what should have been an empty room. Since he felt something was amiss,
Wait.
he returned immediately.
I just realized something. If we've just told them that we went down, he went into the vent to see the thingy, that could make his, like, they could just be like, okay, if you didn't do this, then why did you go down? Was you trying to tamper with the thing that was going to determine if he was guilty or not?
The crime scene
Oh,
had
great.
already
It only gets
developed by the
worse.
time he reached the tunnel again. And in order to complete the magic trick, he did not remain there for any length of time. Finally, he reached the surface, and that was when the accident happened from his point of view. Therefore, he's innocent.
Let's go. Okay, that was successful.
Paimon did it! Paimon actually managed to say all that! Wasn't it awesome?
In other words, you believe that he knew nothing of the incident?
Not believe. That's exactly what he said.
My reasoning?
Yes, it is flawed.
If that's the case, then if Carol hadn't entered the tunnel, who was the entire setup meant to kill? Assuming that what you say is true, Linny only needed to kidnap the young girl to cause a new disappearance case. What would the point of killing someone on stage be?
Oh, they have a point.
Exactly.
That's right, you tell him! And that's why they're partners of mine. They've managed to turn things around. Oh, well, your denial is very strident, I'll give you that. But what proof do you have to back your claims? Of course I do. If he had been in the magic box the whole time, how could he have not heard that sound? Why do you
Because he was in the tunnel.
You're saying that he wasn't?
Yeah. Yeah, it has. Oh god, was I supposed to click one? One of these three. During the episodes, there was an audible thump. No one left during the magic show, and the incident happened. Only those who had identities cleared by the guards could leave. During the Switch performance was a third. Famous came to watch the show in order to take a break from her creative work. She isn't known for candidly quarrels with any members of.
Are you sure we don't need to give this more thought?
Uh-oh. Wrong one. I'd be a bad lawyer. I would be a bad lawyer.
That's right! Linny wasn't in the box or in the tunnel.
Therefore, he couldn't have done it.
Hear anything strange during the performance? This means that when the crime happened, Linny had already entered the basement via the vent. The same clue you used to disprove his alibi has now become the best proof! How do you like that?
Well played. To think you'd use such logic.
She's scared.
Well then, if it wasn't Linny who committed the crimes, then who was it?
We don't know. That's what we're trying to figure out. Please. Wait, there's no way we know it is, and I haven't. The guards investigate reports of the fireworks released near the end of the show ignited and burned through the ropes surrounding the tank above the stage. If Linny is no longer on suspicion, only the other members of the troop could have been tampered with the props. Linny gave a detailed account of how the trick was supposed to work by using a box inside a box. The idea was for the box containing the audience member to be transported across via a tunnel underneath, and Linny himself would also use this tunnel to get to the other side. Having changed her outfit, Lynette and her assistant would take charge of the on-stage interactions. The clothes belonged to Halsey, I think it is. The lady who went missing were found in the tunnel. The reason for this remains unknown. So it's a clue to view.
Could there have been a third person involved? Is that really a possibility? The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
But then he would have got himself killed, right?
Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary audience member. Or did she have her own scheme all along?
I think she got into some bad business and she had to make it look like she disappeared, right? Uh-oh. Wrong.
Could there
A
have been
third person? Dude, I would be a bad lawyer.
The deceased's name is Cowell.
But isn't this just a dead end? That he tampered with it to get himself killed?
Huh? That can't be right. Are you serious? The killer was, in fact, Cowell, the deceased!
Oh, is that so? How interesting! Let's hear your reasoning then.
What I must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowell did, and how he went from would-be perpetrator to victim.
Oh, I mean, that's true. That is true.
The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal ample time.
How can we envisage Linny as having been unable to interfere with the crime? Oh, been unable to interfere with it. The vent.
It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Linny as well. Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal
That's a clue.
No one entered or left the opera house through its entrances. So where would the criminal have wanted to take Halsey?
Do you think the criminal went into the basement after Linny? I have no fucking clue. Welcome back, man.
The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
So who's the prime suspect currently?
The deceased's name is Cowell.
How can I prove that there was an altercation in the tunnel?
Sound may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal.
Where did she go? The vent.
Would have been tough for
She did
both
not go
people
through the
to
door.
fit
She went through the vent. Dude, there's no way she went through the door.
No one entered or left the.
Am I missing something
Halsey's
here?
Clothing was in the tunnel, so there must have been some fear that she would attract attention.
Why she run around naked? I don't. Leaving aside how he died, Cowell had the same means to commit the crime at his disposal. The strange note could likely have been the sound of Cowell Hazley. Then he was not in a tunnel for 1 minute. This is to give him time for Cal to bring Hazley out of the magic box. But according to the guard's testimony, no one entered or left. So even if he had taken her, there is no means of escape. Exiting from the box would have been in full view of the audience, pretty much guaranteeing they would have been.
Traveler? Are you still having trouble figuring things out?
Where did she go? She poofed. Maybe she's still in the box, dude. Did we check inside the other box? Maybe she's in the box. Did we check in the box?
How it is. So this was all just a bluff.
I don't fucking
And
know.
here I thought you had something to show for it. But
Maybe
it
she's
seems
hiding in the
you're
box.
still far from the
Check
truth.
both? Oh.
Look,
Damn, it's been a
since
while.
we're at a dead end, why not consider a different track? Just like the trick as it transpired, the end result must have been utterly different from the magician's initial design.
If only we knew how Halsey disappeared.
Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel only has 3 exits, and none of them seem very likely.
There's maybe a secret fourth.
And it's not like this is a magic trick where you can just make a real live person disappear. You know, like you did from that water tank, Lynette.
Could it have been the water? What do you mean the water?
Excuse my interruption, dear opponents. But
Huh?
do you not see that the crowd is growing impatient? There is no greater sin in this opera house than an awkward delay in the performance.
Oh god.
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
It's the magic water. Oh, he did it. It's the magic water,
He
man.
was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our... The sound
What?
we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal.
When the water fell, that was a cover-up for Hazley to escape, dude.
The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant.
Magic water. Anyone that
He
goes in the
would have been
water,
able to tamper
poof,
with the equipment.
disappears. And
The vase was not broken by chance. It was used to cover important evidence. The water.
I don't get it, dude. Tell me. I don't get how the water is so important.
Paimon gets it! It all comes together if Halsey disappeared instead of being kidnapped.
Let's see.
Lynette escaped from the water tank, vanishing gradually and leaving only clothes behind.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's what happened to her. She disappeared in the water and left clothes behind. Oh my god. There's no... How didn't I think of that? Oh my fucking god. The second they mentioned the water, that wasn't my first thought. It was just magic water make you go poof.
Into water?
But, like, come on.
Just a moment, please. I do hope you know how preposterous you sound at the moment. How could a person ever be transformed into water? This is reality we're talking about here, not some magic trick.
If we predicted what the water does before they even say
I
it.
should think that of anyone.
I
Your
think
friend
half
Linny
did.
already knows this truth very well.
Like, I said what it does, the water makes you go poof, but it wasn't in the context of the same as the magic trick.
Magic tricks are ultimately just illusions and misdirection.
Nuh-uh.
But Halsey's disappearance is very real. We're
Stop
talking
pointing
about
at me
two
like that, man.
completely different things.
Even so, I trust the traveler's judgment.
My judgment is the best judgment, trust
The
me.
truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps some new line of reasoning may open if we try to gather all the focal points that don't make sense.
Oh yeah, the water murders you. If you're a Fontaine local, if you touch that water, boom, dead.
Since Cal was the deceased, we haven't placed much attention on him. But given that we aren't making much progress with the case, it wouldn't hurt to have a look at his belongings, would it?
Yeah, it's basically acid.
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at the end of their rope. The way I see it, your suggestion that we broaden the scope of our investigation is nothing but a tactic for stalling the trial.
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an impasse, I believe that additional evidence may help us make more progress.
Yeah.
Guards, please step into the lounge and examine the personal effects of the deceased Cowl.
Let's see what he has on him. He's gonna have a little bottle of water.
We are still examining the items, but we have already made critical progress that we feel must be shared with everyone post-haste. We discovered several test tubes of fluid within Cowl's baggage, each labeled separately.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
In VE, do you want to make a revolution to erase the French?
Wait a minute. No, the French can stay, right? The French can stay, but I was right. There is water bottle, well, tubes.
The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are water from the primordial sea.
And the primordial sea is the sea that washed away the old Fontaine. I don't fucking know, dude.
Primordial sea.
Yeah, Mr. Dragon Man, you know about it.
The note's contents also indicate that Cowl belonged to an organization that sells illegal drugs and that he had an accomplice.
Drugs. Oh, Lord. He got in too deep and it was illegal business and there was no way he could get out. So what did he do? Committed one last crime and then got himself killed.
The notebook has many entries concerning safe usage of these fluids, in which the keyword dissolve appears.
Dissolve. Oh, great. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But was where the water's from? Holy shit. Well, didn't it mention something about like everyone when this prophecy happens, like Fontaine will just get basically washed away, and then everyone that's of Fontaine origin will like basically get reincarnated or some shit. I can't remember. It's like a fresh start. The only person that's left is the Archon or something like that. So if the primordial water is supposed to dissolve you, I don't see why that wouldn't stop you from using it in a magic trick. Like, you want to see a magic trick where I can make my hand disappear, and then you pull it in a hat that has all of this water in there, you pull it out and you have bone left on your hand.
One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with yesterday's date. It is empty.
Yep, exactly. Because she likes the attention, and if everyone's dead, there's no way you could put on a show for people.
The notes also state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. It's likely that Halsey was chosen as some sort of test subject.
Oh, they've been testing the primordial water on people. Is that what's happening here? They've been testing the primordial water on people to see if it would turn them into a dragon, but instead they just get... No, it's probably that they're testing it on people, right? To see if the prophecy's true. Because if they realize that the primordial water doesn't dissolve people, then the prophecy is fake and you could just stay on a boat and you'll be fine.
As such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis is, in fact, supported by sufficient evidence.
Oh, we are such good.
People dissolving into water?
Yeah.
Something so ridiculous actually be true.
The water that you guys have been drinking, guess what?
It's just a coincidence, isn't it?
The water you guys have been drinking, guess what? Guess what? There's probably at least 2 people in that water, dude. Traveler's immune to it. Yeah, Traveler isn't from this world though, so you know.
Real use was as a means to hide water stains? And if Cowl was targeting that girl...
Uh-oh. Is immune to it too, yeah. Paimon also, I don't think, really abides by the laws of this world anyway, so... No one's ever seen her before, you know, the whole thing, all of that jazz. She's probably not from this world. She probably is, but, like... Put it this way, right? if someone from Celestia was just to show up in front of you, you would know that they're not from any, and no one's gonna know who they are or what they are. You're gonna know, right, that they ain't from any of the nations into that. So you're gonna instantly say, oh, they're probably just not from this world, but they could just be from Celestia, you know? Now dunk Paimon in it, see if she drowns.
Could that mean... You two, with me, quick!
Uh-oh.
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partners?
Let's go. Just trust me.
Order! Order!
Whoa. Yeah, everyone sit your asses back down.
It is undeniable that further examination of the deceased's personal effects has yielded some surprising results, but we cannot yet verify the veracity of these clues. Still, let us assume that these clues are indeed authentic, albeit with the understanding that Ms. Halsey has yet to be found. Guards, please continue examining the items along these lines.
I don't think
Mr.
she's
Link,
going to be
it appears
found.
your hypothesis is supported by the evidence, so please continue speaking.
Of course. Thank you, Your Honor. If we uphold this
my Discord isn't
hypothesis,
muted.
I believe that many of this case's seemingly unrelated clues can be connected together.
Right! Like the metal hook! That one didn't make sense at all. Let's think about this. Cowell's methods must have something to do with that water from the primordial sea.
Who is the prime suspect? It's you.
Name is Cowell.
So, what item did the culprit use to control the timing of the dissolution? Control the timing?
I remember there was something else within the... Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Did she have something to do with this? Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick, but was instead...
Oh, it would have been this. He pulls it. When he pulls it, that's when it breaks. So he used the water to dissolve the lady. And what item did the culprit use to hide a mechanism behind the crime?
The rope that held the water tank up was lit by...
Not the rope. Okay.
I remember there was something else within the inner layer of that...
Okay. Cool. Cool. Oh my.
Detective Paimon's time to shine again! In the original plan, Cowell would tamper with the water tank rope and the number selector securing his target. When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box. When the balloon attached to the box popped, the water from the primordial seed inside it would pour down and dissolve Halsey. Afterward, Cowell would enter the tunnel and break the flower vase to conceal the water inside the tunnel, with the remaining evidence being covered up by the water tank on stage. But he encountered something unexpected in the tunnel and wound up being fatally hit by the same water tank he meant to use
Unlucky.
to cover his tracks.
Huh. That does make sense.
It's going well. Realizing that
Together a lot of the more confusing pieces of
the
evidence.
dude, yeah. Come on.
Oh dear, what do I do?
She's scared.
I think they sound convincing now. Have I falsely accused an innocent person?
Oh.
What a humiliation.
She is not gonna be able to go back on this as well. She's too prideful. She's not gonna be like, uh-oh, I made a mistake. She's gonna just keep trying to prove that we're not innocent.
Now, it seems like the only point of contention remaining is the exact circumstances that led to Cal's death. His notes mentioned he had an accomplice who could be related to the situation.
Hmm.
On that note, the guards have just contacted me indicating that they uncovered new evidence.
Evidence.
I shall now invite him on stage to share it with us.
Who do you think it is? It's Child.
Thank you, Your Honor. We were just inspecting the
Is this
luggage of
it?
the other people involved in this case. And we found an identical sample of the water from the primordial sea among Linny's personal effects.
Uh-oh. Oh, that ain't good. Wait a minute. That is not good.
What?
Oh, it's been planted there, dude.
That can't be. Oh, I see. Well, how wonderfully comedic to have your own counterattack only to come back and wound you.
Test it for fingerprints, bro.
Does this not clear all doubt? My dear citizens, my loyal audience, allow me to present my reasoning and bring this performance to a swift close.
Hold on a minute. This is not fair. Because then it could have been planted there, man. You don't know that. Oh, shit.
Linny did not need to take part in the dissolution of the young woman at all. Indeed, he did leave the scene via the vent.
Okay.
Having made modifications to the props beforehand.
Oh, Master, be careful that that water is ain't no primordial water. Get yourself dissolved.
But upon his return, in cruel avarice, Linny desired sole credit and prepared to do away with his partner in crime. Ultimately, he knocked Cowell out, and the tool meant to cover the crime up also became a murder weapon. Now, as much as I regret having come to such a viciously straightforward conclusion, it does seem that the famed Fatui is quite the cold-blooded and ruthless organization.
God, I thought it was going one way and it keeps changing every time.
Am I right, Mr. Linny?
Wrong.
We used up all the evidence we collected. There's no way for us to make a rebuttal here.
Oh, shit.
Is this the end of the road?
Uh-oh. I think we lost.
I can't think of anything either. It doesn't look like there's any way around it.
Just say, yeah, but it could have been planted. Then they have to prove that it wasn't planted, right?
Seems using the water as new evidence was too good a move. Oh, why did this have to happen now?
Because the guard withheld finding out this information until we mentioned it to make it look like we're trying to cover up us.
I think we've all seen enough now, and we have ample witnesses to my flawless reasoning. I believe this is indeed the finale.
I mean, my digestives, man.
Now then, my good, noble Chief Justice, should we not, in your view, move...
Excuse me, everyone, but I must interject.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I must ask you not to shout and to respect the ongoing legal proceedings.
Come on, don't be hasty. I have a good reason for interrupting, you know. Now, would anyone here like to take a little break from all this debate and see a little magic? I'll show you an amazing trick, one that can bring a young woman who has disappeared back in the flesh, right before your very eyes. Please, do the honors, Mr. Linny.
What?
I didn't get dissolved by water because I am not on trigger warning French because I am not French.
Oh my god.
Miracles like that are beyond my scope as a magician.
Wait, what is going on here?
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is all about misdirection, isn't it? It often conceals the truth while presenting a fascinating illusion. But once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth to them once again?
Huh?
And wouldn't such a trick be the most marvelous finale to today's performance?
I'm so confused.
Lady and Lynette, give it another go. Don't worry. Spina di Rasula has made the necessary arrangements on your behalf. But as the magic makers, the stars of the show, I think I should leave the final performance to you.
I understand.
Do not tell me that if we do this magic trick again, she's just gonna appear in the fucking box. Dude, don't do it.
Voila.
I refuse. I refuse.
Sorry for the interruption.
Wait, isn't that Halsey? So the whole thing about people dissolving wasn't true after all?
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, the merit of doing so would lessen my sentence.
Wait, are you telling me she purposely did this?
Room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one put on trial.
Ain't no
Just
way.
feeling happy that no one had noticed me, and then before I knew it, she caught me.
That'll teach you to underestimate us three.
Where should I
What?
begin?
Did she just fake getting kidnapped? Ain't no way.
I'm the one who killed Cowl.
Oh my god, she killed him.
What? Why?
Oh my god.
Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. It's Lillian, and I'm originally from Mondstadt.
You do look like a Mondstadt person.
I heard that Linny's show was going to be a real thriller.
Wait.
But I missed the chance to buy a ticket.
Wait a
so
minute.
I stole one.
Mast. Didn't I say earlier that she got into some deep shit and had to fake like disappearing? I swear I said that. Dude, I said that. I said that she was in too deep and she had to fake disappearing.
That's how I make a living. I steal stuff here and there. And I'd never been caught before.
You're a pickpocket? That's crazy.
But I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away. Linny was the one who caught me in the act.
Oh, that was the same person. I thought it was just the same model because, you know, they do that a lot. But okay, well.
Hey, no wonder you look familiar. So you were the thief.
Ain't no way this one lady almost got both of these people put in not even in jail. Well, yeah, in jail. But they could have said duel and get himself killed instead.
You even mentioned that you were pretty skilled.
Well, and I thought that would have been the end of it, but then the number selector chose me. He even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it? So you can imagine how shocked I was. I thought he was onto me for sure.
Oh, Lord.
So I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee. But then I got water poured on me for no reason, and then someone jumped into the tunnel to nab me.
Oh, never mind.
I wasn't going to take that lying down, so I knocked him out and stuffed him into the box.
Oh, so he did. It was the dude.
There was nowhere to run from there, though, so I had to change my clothes and hide in a box containing performance costumes. I slipped out after the first guard arrived at the scene and continued hiding inside the opera house.
Can a person even hide in there?
That's
But I swear,
crazy.
I didn't know that the water tank would fall down. Really, I swear it.
So, the water tank falling down was an accident, but him dying was your fault, so time to go to prison.
Had I known that, I wouldn't have put him in the magic box. I may be a thief, but I'm no killer.
Never welcome. Ooh.
Well, that makes everything pretty clear now, doesn't it?
Well, the rope was faulty. Yeah, the rope got hit by fireworks, no? And it was made out of yeah, it was made out of that, like, it was made out of flash cotton or something like that. So whoever set that up is real smart.
This time,
Or
we need
dumb.
to tell the entire story from Lily-Ann's perspective.
Alrighty. Time to go. So, the loophole... Wait, no. Ooh, what could be the first one? Linny went down into the cave. He didn't dissolve. Then he went down into the cave. Or to below. This?
The flower vase was not broken to cover anything up, but it was smashed during the struggle between Lily.
Right. She did not dissolve. There was a thump.
Sound wasn't from a fight. It was Lily-Ann's attempt to break out when she was frightened.
No, yeah, I know that. She didn't knock him out. This was used during his magic force. Choose a lucky number of the orders. However, the gods found that it would generate the same number. Well, I thought there's two things going on here. There's that what she did, and then someone else, because the rope was faulty. That was faulty. The water. Wait, these don't seem to fit in.
Lily-Ann was afraid that she would be recognized if she left.
Oh.
So she changed clothes and hid, biding her time. Just what one might expect of an experienced thief.
Okay, well, I didn't think about that. Paimon, shut up!
Having been selected out of the blue, Lily-Ann panicked. Her panic only intensified after she entered the
Am I
tunnel
going
and
for...
had water poured on her head. So she kicked the door
I forgot how to
open,
pronounce his name.
producing the thud we all heard.
I don't know. I don't know. I kind of do want what's his face, Nuvilat, and the other lady, Chloride. I don't remember her name. Chlorine. Risley. I think that's actually how it's pronounced, or something like that, along those words. But I don't know. See that? I did not see that.
Hearing the commotion, Cowell leapt into the tunnel, only to discover that Lily-Ann had not dissolved.
Which means that the conspiracy of it still could be right, because she's from Mondstadt. That's why he had to have a little skerfuffle.
He did not know that Lily-Ann was not from Fontaine, but was a thief who made her way in by stealing a ticket.
You don't lie. The fact that there's basically a curse in Fontaine is unfortunate, you know? Because if anyone gets their hand in that primordial water, they could just go around splashing it on people and everyone dissolves.
Mistakenly believing that the water from the primordial sea needed time to take effect, he tried to force Lily-Ann back into the box. The two broke the flower vase during the struggle, but Lily-Ann came out on top, knocking Cowell out and putting him in the box.
Thanks.
With no way of escaping, she changed her clothes and hid in the costume trunk until the performance ended.
Let's go. Surely this means we've won now. There's no way. No way. We have to win this. This is where we win.
She would have to go through guard inspection if she tried to leave afterward. So, she has been trapped in the Opera House these last 2 days.
She must be real hungry now. Like, yeah, she's gonna be like hungry.
Desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons. So, she swiped 2 of them right under our noses. Talk about a sneaky thief.
So Paimon didn't eat extra ones, they were stole. Oh my god.
All the events that happened in the tunnel have now come to light.
Come on, dude.
Ah, so that's the
I win.
Yeah.
Now
Oh.
then, Lady Farina, do you wish to speak against?
We won against the CAARD. Yeah, cry about it. Do it.
Answer the question,
I bet
Lady
she's gonna
Farina.
offer us out for a duel
Also,
now.
if I may add, the trial has not yet ended.
I bet
As
she's
such,
gonna
I
offer us
request
out
that the
for a
prosecution
duel.
not leave the room before the proceedings have concluded.
What? Are you reading my mind now? No, I have no further arguments. I admit defeat. But really, could you at least have left me with some dignity?
Wow, look at that! She's like a deflated balloon now.
Damn.
If there are no objections, then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine, I shall once again repeat the full sequence of events. The actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowell, selected his next victim from the audience reservation list. With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure that the pre-selected young woman would be chosen. To cover up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowell thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which would conceal the water left behind after the young woman was dissolved.
Oh. She stole a ticket. So she stole a ticket from a lady. And then took on her identity. So the dude was originally trying to get a different lady, not her. And then obviously the things with her happened because she was sneaky.
He also
I
tampered with
get
the rope
it.
suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the
Wait,
tank to drop.
either a
and
Hantu
hide
or
the
a
water
mimic?
box.
Well, I mean, you could just look for its icy breath. When it hunts, just look at its face.
He poured the water from the primordial sea into a balloon during
It's
the
got ice around
preparation
its
of the
mouth
magic
and it's got
box,
icy breath,
stuck
and
into
it's
the
a
box's
Hantu.
lid. Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young woman to said box.
Hasn't hunted. You just said,
When
I
the
got
magic trick
ghosts to
officially
hunt,
began,
and this fucker is
the
moving
box
around a lot.
containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope and bursting the balloon containing the water. If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lillian was not from Fontaine.
Well,
and thus
yeah,
fled
but
the box with a
in,
loud
in,
noise.
in that sentence, you can't just say that you're trying to figure out what ghost it is, because at the same time as saying you've got ghosts to hunt, because it just seems like you're saying that you've got it to hunt, but it's either a Hantu or a mimic.
Realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel and met Lillian. Thinking that the waters had not yet taken effect, he
Well,
decided to proceed.
Has it walked around or anything, or showed itself? Not a hunt, just showed itself and walked around. If it has, you need to listen out for its footsteps to see if when it gets into a colder or warmer air, if it's faster or slower.
However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious, and placed into the magic box.
Damn.
Thus became his own final victim. Lillian, according to her own statements, then changed clothes and hid until the performance ended, before hiding in other parts of the opera house.
I mean, technically, she did help with a crime in a good way, because she stopped a lady from getting abducted again, right? So her sentence should
As
be
for
lesser.
Lenny, he was in the underground structures within the opera house, and was thus ignorant of these happenings. From this reconstruction of events, we can conclude that Linny, the accused, is in fact innocent. While there is
He
much
is.
in Linny and Lillian's conduct that should still be investigated separately,
win.
this case at least can
We win.
to make the
Yeah. Fuck. We win. Wait a minute. Wait. I thought I was playing Star Rail for a second there. Did you see that? Dude, he just did a wish. He just did a single pull on Star Rail, dude. I saw that. I saw it.
officially declared not guilty.
I saw that.
Great work, partners.
Wait a minute.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Next, I think we deserve an explanation, Guard Vaughn. How
Yeah.
did you find the water from the primordial sea in Linny's baggage?
Because you put it in there because you didn't want.
Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake, you know.
Uh-oh.
Or was that not a
See you later, Zuno.
discovery, but false evidence that you dare to bring before this court?
I suspect that the accomplice mentioned in Cowell's notes was not Linny, but you, yes?
was. Yeah. Send him to jail.
I'm sure you know what you must do to lessen your sentence.
Plead guilty.
Speak quickly! Unless you want to earn yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town.
Wait a minute. I need to see this. I need to see this because I want to pause it because that looks... Ow, that's loud. Dude, that... Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I need to see a picture of both of them together at the same time, right? Like the wish animation, right? Cause that looks so... They look the same. I'm loading up someone's random TikTok. Oh, right. I haven't looked at my well, I haven't really looked at my TikTok notifications. Was it today? Dude. Was it 3 years ago? Oh shit. Yeah, I haven't looked at my TikTok notifications in a while. Look. Look at that. Look at that. Come on, they're the same. They're the same. I don't. I have like over 200 notifications on it. It's bad. It's really bad.
I was just following orders. We were
Nah,
supposed to place blame
you're
for
a
the serial disappearances onto
you're a
Lenny,
dirty
and
cop.
This caused suspicion to fall on the Fatui. The higher ups said this was the best opportunity to do so.
And now that your plan has fallen through, and the secrets of the water have been revealed,
1.5
you have
marketing.
become a liability to said higher ups, yes.
Are you on about like the
Therefore,
two
you would be
girls
wise
that
to tell
like one of them
everything
looks
you know
kind of like Sucrose,
seek the
and then you got the
protection of
dude with the red hair and the armor. Dude, that guy with the red armor, or the armor and the red hair. Holy.
It can also be made
Physical nihility? I mean, yeah. No, erudition, sorry. Physical erudition.
Unforgettable exhilaration.
Yeesh.
We've been in this business for a while now, and have made
Like I saw two girls, one of them kind of looks like Sucrose, and then another girl who looks real fucking cool, the other girl does.
This is the boss we're talking about. The
Oh! He was about to snitch, and then he melted. He was about to snitch. He was about to snitch and say the boss who it was, and then boom, turned to water.
Any less of them.
An
Uh-oh.
outrageous act. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
Oh, look at... Oh, hey, I know it's a robot, but come on. Her name's Hanya.
So, we're just going back now?
Yeah, that's the other girl I'm on about. Oh. When I saw her, I was like, oh, whoa. Wait a minute. God, that was crazy. That wasn't unexpected. He just melted.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait.
Hello. Who's the big boss, though? I want to know.
I know you may not want to speak to me right now. Maybe you don't even want to look at me. But still, let me thank you again for defending me to the end. Even after you learned that I'm a member of the Fatui. I guess. But regardless, I'd like the opportunity to set things straight. I didn't approach you with any ulterior motives or ill intent. I've spoken to you as myself, just plain Linny this entire time. As for why I'm a Fatus, It's because the goals
October
of the House
3rd
of
is
the Hearth
National
align with
Boyfriend
those
Day.
of an orphan like me.
Ooh.
That's all. That was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then too.
The Knave?
You know what I think is kind of
The one
cool?
who controls the House of the Hearth?
Is that,
She's your father?
oh, the Knave. Yep, the Knave is all a cappuccino lady. She is your dad. But how is
That's
she your
right.
father?
And since we're here, I was wondering.
I don't understand though,
Would
dude.
you mind hearing a story? It's about my past.
How is she your father when she's a woman?
Back when our parents first died, Lynette and I were left wandering the streets. To survive, I took to surreptitiously observing an older street performer who did magic. It took me several days to figure out how he pulled off his amazing tricks. I took my sister through several streets until we found a crowded corner, and we began to perform magic tricks there. To my surprise, we proved to be pretty popular, and we could at least stop worrying about where our next meal would come from for a time. But I didn't want my sister to remain a street rat together with me forever. Before long, an aristocrat came to me and claimed that he wished to take us in after watching my performances.
So you went from orphans to nobility just like that?
Damn.
That was how we felt at first too. As if fate was on our side and we could say goodbye to those painful days. But I gradually discovered that while we were called foster children, he was really after my talent for magic tricks. He would constantly take me to all sorts of banquets to garner attention, which he would then use to expand his social circles.
That doesn't seem too bad either. Better than roaming the streets at any rate.
It took a while for me to realize just how dark his heart really was. After one particular performance at a banquet, I discovered that Lynette was not on the same return vehicle as me. I waited a long time after we returned home, but she did not come back. I went to that noble's bedroom and asked him about her whereabouts. The answer he gave me was, she caught the eye of the most eminent person at the banquet, so I sent her over as a gift. I mean, you'll be able to perform your magic regardless of who your assistant is, yes?
What
No.
the hell?
So he was gonna... But wouldn't Fontaine's laws deal with such people?
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or foster care, and they have their ways of escaping.
That is
the eye of
messed
the law.
up.
I managed to ferret out the location of the mansion of that so-called eminent person and hurried through the night. But by the time I leaped over the walls, avoided the guards, and made my way in, all I saw was the moonlit ground covered in blood.
Oh God.
And the knave standing there in the darkness.
So, she'd already taken care of that guy.
That's right. She had rescued my sister before she could come to any harm, and had even discovered several girls hidden in a basement, all of them orphans. Father, I mean, the knave, might have seen something in me, and so she made me an offer.
Oh, she adopted him.
The House of the Hearth welcomes you, for your interests align with ours. Here, none will ever betray you. Indeed, betrayal shall never be permitted here. I was hesitant to trust her. I mean, I had just been betrayed by nobles. But she was also quick to destroy the noble who had taken us in at first, giving us back our freedom.
Oh, so that's how the two of you joined the House of the Hearth.
She has her own plans. She has gained permission from the Tsaritsa to first use the Gnosis' power once she obtains it. She plans to use it to find a way to break the prophecy and save Fontaine.
Oh.
So, she believes in that prophecy too?
Isn't that good
That's
then?
right. The whole House of the Hearth is currently working to combat that crisis.
Although
Today's case has
Gnosis-
also proven that people from Fontaine can indeed dissolve into
Hmm.
some sort of water, thus further supporting the prophecy. All of us house members here, Lady Arlecchino herself included,
Oh,
are from
Arlecchino.
Fontaine. We won't give up on defending our homeland. To us orphans, the only connection we have left to this world, apart from our family, is our homeland.
So, from small deeds like distributing magic pockets to huge schemes like stealing a gnosis, everything is aimed at dealing with that prophecy.
And everything's gonna cause that prophecy unlucky.
It's alright, I understand. The only thing I can do is relate all this to you. I just hope you can understand that even as a member of the house, I have never stopped making my own decisions, and that I believe what I'm doing is right. If you should need anything at all in the future, feel free to find me. I will do my best to help you, as plain Linny.
Alright. Bye.
Bye, Linny.
Okay, that was a lot happening. Whoa.
Hey there. What
It's
was
Taylor
with the
Swift.
disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us, Navia?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting closer to solving the serial disappearances case, though. Don't you think so, too? Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
Besides, are you sure we're the ones who can crack a case that's been cold for decades now? And given that there's new evidence from the trial, there should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the Hydro Archon's people to follow now.
It's kind of true, because now we know that there's a big boss, and the guy was trying to steal a lady. So at least they know now that, and the primordial water thing.
I see. Well, I won't lie. I'm a little shocked to hear that from you. But I suppose you are just travelers who have only arrived in Fontaine after all. Sorry. I might have been too presumptuous.
Don't say that, Navia.
Ah, and we were having so much fun investigating with you, too.
I mean, we're gonna get dragged into this somewhere or another.
Waters flowing into a stagnant mire, causing new hope to spring forth, and the reflection in the murk to become clearer. Sorry about that. I'm a bit prone to nostalgia. Don't mind me. Wait, shall we have a farewell meal? You know, to commemorate our time as partners?
Huh? Do we really need to get that formal? Well, guess you really did treat us as partners, huh?
Well, I'd just like to have a proper ending to every important memory. That way there are no regrets later. Anyway, it would just be a meal, so it shouldn't take up too much of your time.
You don't have to
Happily.
twist Ryan's arm. If Boss Navia's treating, come Paimon in!
Oh, wonderful! In that case, why don't we return to the court of Fontaine and head to the Hotel de Boer? I believe we'll make it just in time for dinner.
All right then, let's have our farewell meal.
And when we have this meal, the whole fucking Fontaine will get covered in water, and we'll have to sort it out. Because we can't have a normal meal. No, we can't do that. Do I not get? Do I have to? I have to finish it. Oh wait, my stuff. Thank you very much. Do I have another single maybe? Oh, I do. Yes, mast. Yo, got nothing. Holster. See, I don't have any right now. Like, I have actually no primos to pull. Just whale for real. I'm planning to do it on, depending on how the Archon goes, depending on how Hydra Archon plays out, depending on how her kit looks like and stuff. Then we'll see. Because I've seen her animations and stuff, but I don't really know what she does. All I know is that she she can heal, do some damage, and buff, I think. I mean, she's an Archive, so she's probably gonna be good. But then I really want Chlorind, whatever her name is. You know who I'm on about? That person. Wait a minute. Oh, Eugene! Dude! I thought I got him. I thought I got him. Fuck! I thought I got him. Oh my god. I thought I got him. There's no way. There's no way. Oh. There's no way. So, we're at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 42. 42, that was so early as well. 42 or 44, same thing, yeah. Oh, dude. Oh, wait, yeah. No, 44, because yeah, I did, yeah. Ain't no way. I can't believe that. Oh my god. I got so happy for a sec there. I was like, yo, I got him already. That's crazy. God. We've already got Singcho C6'd. We got 24 Pikachu. God. Just as we're talking about wishing as well. I could have had a yarn. I could have had a new billet. Well, unless I get lucky again and get him early, I probably won't be able to get him. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If I don't get him, then I've got guaranteed for that other lady. God. Guaranteed bakery guy, yeah. Suppose you do, you know? Wait, did that say please subscribe to a stream, bird? What? Does Fontaine have like a stream platform? Oh, the stream bird. Oh, it's that. It's like the news. Oh. That makes sense. What is VTubers? Yeah. It's all of the fish, all of the water VTubers, the fish, the whales, the orcas, you know, all of those. Is that a... Wait, is that a... Is that a head? That looks like a head. Like here's like a skull, like here's like the horn. You got another one here. This is the nose, here's the eye. There's a dragon. It looks like it. It does look like... I haven't explored anywhere. Oh, you did not. You did not. I refuse. Wait. The dog choice is selected. Oh, wait. Yeah, because this is like you can get like the... I forgot what they're called. Like you have the... Is it Numa or something like that? And then the other one? I don't know. Joke in December 23 after losing your... Oh, I did. Fuck, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. But, masked. I have Fu Chuan, is that her name on Star Rail? And her weapon. One pity on her weapon. Well, not one pity, one pull. And, you know, I got her early. First 10 pull. Oh. She is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, she's insane. Like all of her talents are level 6. And like her light code's level 70, right? And her stuff's like level, all of her artifacts are leveled up, and they're not even good artifacts. And just having her on a team, I don't even need like a healer, because she heals, and people, they like, it's just, she's so good. She's so good. Just needs yeah, you just stack as much HP on her as you can, you know? She's great. Is it Bennett that's giving me this? It is, isn't it? Oh no, it's G. It's G. Oh my god. Oh. Actually, you know what? That isn't bad. It's not a bad constellation, but Gene, you're catching up with D-Luke. You've caught up with D-Luke. You've caught up with D-Luke. Without your rope. Yep, exactly. Even more HP. That is painful. Like I could have got I could have got Tainari. I could have got Dia. Hello? At least give me a character I don't have. Triple Crown. I don't know about that one. What does her C6 do? Could have gotten Chi-Chi. Oh yeah, we already have her. Incoming damage is decreased by 35% within the field created by Dandelion Breeze. Upon leaving Dandelion Breeze, this effect. Okay, so you just take less damage. Huh. Okay. I mean, Jean. How dare you? How dare she? Also, I think Fontaine is now officially the closest from like the waypoint. Does he have 1.7 more? Yep. 1.7. I don't have a lot. Look how close it is. It is right there.
Ad Astra Abbot.
Why does Catherine look stressed? I mentioned I didn't pass the review earlier. I was wondering what's wrong. Why is she stressed? I think it's for a quest. Guess mine. 3.5. No. 3.4. 3.7. No. 3.4. 3.4. Higher? 4.6. If it's so... Bell! This is why I lost my 50-50 just now, is because Bell was here. Higher? Oh my god. Yeah. Wait, what little fish? Who? I thought you were talking about my Kokomi. The red fish. Wait. Wait, you think this is... this? It's not a fish. It's a... I don't know what it is. But I don't know what it is exactly. Wait, no, we got a pet. Wait a minute, we got given another pet, didn't we? Where is it? Here it is. The itty bitty octo baby. Look at it. It's an octopus inside of a bubble. He's got like a hat on with little pearls. That is actually kind of cute. Oops. I wonder if it changes if we're in the water. Do you think? Go jump in the water and see what happens. Oh wait, yeah. Ain't no way. Okay, 7 mil. Final guess, because there's no chance. No way. I refuse. Oh yeah. Well, if you want one, you just gotta log on. It's your you get one for your data. Like it's just a login. For your mail. I think. Yeah. So 1 in 4. You just log in and get it from your mail. That's it. I need to explore. Desperately. Higher? 9.7. What are you saving for? To buy to that? What the fuck? Why do you need that much? Let me in the water. I'm going in. Whoa. What was that lag? I am going in the water.
Marching in the rain conceals the sound of
He
our
does
arrival.
change.
It is also a test of stamina.
Look at him. Oh, this is peaceful. Oh. I kind of like it. He's gonna update the game. Oh. Unlucky. Whoa. This is the first time I've gone underwater. I ain't gonna lie. This is the first time I've been under the water. How do I activate this? Oh. Oh, wait. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, you can't see it. You can't see it because I'm in the way. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of underwater stuff either, but I've heard that this is actually going, like, it's bearable, you know? Like, your combat is this. That's the combat. Wow. I love the combat. It's so good. What the fuck is that? Ew. Excuse me. Coming through. That's other abilities. Oh wait, left control. Oh, it's just a dive. Do you unlock more? Yeah, just sit there, smack it constantly. It's thrilling gameplay. I need to get these fucking things. You know me get over. Oh, okay. I need to get more waypoints. I ain't gonna lie. I just lost my 50-50 like 5 minutes ago. It was unexpected and unfortunate. Wait, no, it's underwater. What the fuck? Where am I going, dude? Oh, that is a big fucking thing. That is a very big thing. Yeah, you missed it by like 5 minutes. Kid you not. Is it round here? See, should have been here 5 minutes earlier, and I would have got him. Damn. Can I have this, please? Thank you. Oh, this place looks nice. Wait a minute. Oh. Wow. Oh, Wow, it's kind of cool. Is this old Fontaine or some shit? I am a little confused. Let's go into here. Or not. Wait. No. This is 4.0. Okay. We'll learn more about it some other time, you know? Huh. Right, get me out of here. I've had enough. Oh, Jesus. Let's go speak. Radio.
I came here several times with my father.
Time for dinner.
But stopped eating here as often after growing up. I hope the food here will be to your taste.
Oh, don't worry. We haven't eaten at a hotel like this in a while. Paimon's getting excited already.
When was the last time we ate at a hotel?
I'll go order for us first. Please wait here a moment.
It better be some good food. Fish and chips.
Ooh, everything looks so good. People in Fontaine sure know how to enjoy life.
Why, of course. Go ahead, try whatever you like. If the food's good, I'll make a group reservation for the rest of Spina di Rosula next time.
Ooh, lasagna.
And if it's not?
Well, then I'll still bring everyone. Albeit with only one dish per table.
You, sure have your own way of doing things. Oh, we called this a
Wait, no.
farewell meal,
There is
but
fish and chips. I see it.
like a victory
I
feast,
see
right?
the fish and chips.
We did just win that case after all.
Oh, true. Very true. In that case, boss, we'll have another 2 dishes.
Huh? Paimon didn't mean that you had to order even more food.
I'll take it.
Speaking of cases, do you think that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances will get caught soon now that this has all happened?
Well, we've certainly taken a big step forward, but I feel that's about it. We know that there's an organization that means to dissolve these young women, but we still don't know what they are really after.
If it hadn't happened right in front of us, Paimon wouldn't have ever believed that a person could be dissolved like that.
Right? Yet it was because this was such a preposterous notion that the investigation could never really move forward before.
Ugh. If only that guy could have finished speaking. We were so close to hearing who was behind it.
In such investigations, even the smallest step can seem like a yawning chasm if the trail of clues is cut off. To be honest, I don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities might conduct. It's not that I don't
What are you
have
supposed to
faith in
do
their
about?
ability. It's just that a different perspective is
What are you supposed to do
required in
about
some
someone
matters.
getting
It's
evaporated?
easy to guard against and deceive a single narrow perspective. A shift in thinking is required at such times in order to produce a breakthrough, which is exactly why the Spina di Rosula exist. Those
Damn.
highfalutin folk are not all-knowing.
They ate everything but
That's
the
why
fish
we
and
exist.
chips.
To
That's
seep
just
into the cracks
disrespectful.
where filth falls through, where their watch fails them. That's the kind of problems we solve.
Seems Paimon thought things were simpler than they actually are.
It's all right. Well, this was supposed to be a farewell meal, so I doubt you have further interest in this business, right? Let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans?
We kind of came here just to ask that Hydro Archon if she knew anything about our sister.
That's true. We didn't have a chance to speak to her after the trial ended. It didn't really seem like the right time or place to do it anyway.
Oh, I'm bold again. Let's go.
So,
I love it. I love
your
it.
primary objective, which has been foiled so far, was to have a chat with the Hydro Archon. I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady Farina. I suspect you'll be waiting for quite a while, considering that you missed your chance today.
Yeah, we've heard that she's super popular here in Fontaine, and that it'll be tough getting any of her time.
Well, would you consider some more, unique ways?
Oh,
Perhaps
great.
even methods of, let's say, questionable legality?
Get ourselves into another case again. So then we speak to her that way.
Ideas. Well, what did you have in mind?
Well, one way would be to infiltrate a performance troupe at the Opera House, only to abandon your act at the play's climax and ask to speak to her after the performance. I'm sure Lady Farina would be eager to see the ending, and would agree in order to finish watching the play. Don't you think?
Could you suggest something a little more practical? This plan seems pretty hard to pull off. We'd have to go learn how to act, and acting's really hard.
All right, here's another. Find a way to conceal yourselves under her bed. Then wake her up in the dead of night and demand answers. Don't let her go back to sleep until she answers all your questions.
That sounds like a smart
Personally testify
idea.
that this one works. When I'm sleepy, I'll do anything as long as I can finally get some sleep.
That might work, but that's not really the problem. The problem is we don't want to get ourselves arrested.
Valid point. I overlooked that part. I was just thinking about leveraging a person's desire for sleep. All right, no more joking around. Perhaps you could... Oh, I don't know. Cut the line when she's on a break. You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations. False accusations she had nearly upheld personally. I imagine that she feels quite ashamed about the whole thing.
You mean that if we catch her while she's on a break, she might be too embarrassed to refuse?
Whoa,
Oh,
good
why
try.
don't we give it a
Good
try
choice.
after this meal? You know, strike while the iron is hot and all.
Huh? Paimon, did you drink my Fanta?
Was this your drink?
Oh my god. Do not tell me that they renamed Fanta as Fanta.
Sorry about that. Paimon wasn't really paying attention and the cup was right next to Paimon. Would you like to order another?
No, it's fine. We're just about done here.
Alright. Honestly, Paimon wouldn't recommend Fanta anyway. It tastes kind of salty and icky.
Is that so? Huh. Well, in that case, we'll have to blacklist the Fanta here then. If we're all finished eating, then I'll go pay.
Yeah, we're stuffed. Thanks for the treat,
Not the
Navia.
Fanta. Anything but that. What's gonna happen then? What big event is about to happen?
So full. Paimon can barely float anymore. Nah, that would be so normal. You know, like you.
Okay. As for expenses this month, we're left with...
Hey, Navia, what are you doing over there?
Calculating how much is left for this
Nothing.
month.
It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di Rosula can't cover.
Let's get ready to try to meet the Hydro Archon again. Bye, Navia!
So this is goodbye, huh? Well, If you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine, you're always welcome to contact the Spina di Rosula. I'll give your requests the highest priority.
Let's go. VIP.
In any case, I wish you smooth sailing. I'll see you again, partner. See ya!
Oh. Okay, that was it. That was the start. Okay. I think this is a good place to leave it because I don't want to, like, start this and then leave halfway through again like last time because I forgot what I actually did. So I think now is a good time to leave it. And then on Sunday, I think, we'll be carrying on.
To become a wanderer.
Yeah, I think that's a good choice. Anyway, it's time for me to go because I'm kind of hungry. So, thank you for watching. Appreciate it as always, and all lurking. You know, the good stuff. I think tomorrow playing Hollow Knight again. Time to die. I love it. But anyway, I hope you have a good night or rest of your day, and
Just the tune to accompany
see you tomorrow.
if you wish to hear it.
So take care. Thank you for watching.